Hello everyone, back again finally with another God Guide. And before I go any further, for anyone that lives in the US like I do, happy 4th of July, USA. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So, I wasn't planning on doing a God Guide, well, I wasn't planning on doing a video Friday or Saturday because I was going to be working really late both days. And I'm recording this video at 4 o'clock in the morning, which is probably not the best idea since I do still have to go to work and I should probably be getting some sleep, but I actually felt really bad for not posting a video for 2 days. So I know I've done it before where I've gone a few days without posting videos because of work and stuff, but I kind of want to fix that where I'm posting at least once a day or every other day. I don't want to go 2 days without posting something. So, I'm going to do a God Guide real quick. And I was planning on doing Circuit, but I feel like I need a little more time with her. I think I already have the build set up with her and abilities and kind of the combo with her, but well, I'm going to take a couple more games with her. She's not an easy God to play, for those of you that have played her many times, and y'all know. So, we're going to Rama, someone that I'm more familiar with, as I used to play Hunter quite a while back, until I got moved, well, until I moved myself to solo, which I can actually still play Rama solo if I want to. I don't know if I want to. Anyway, Rama, he is very good. He has, I just hit my mic, sorry. He has crazy amounts of DPS. I think he has the highest DPS of any of the Hunters. I know Artemis is really out there too, so I'm not sure if he has the highest, but I think he does. If not, it's Artemis, but Rama is much better than Artemis, even if Artemis does have better DPS, because Rama is safer. He actually has some ability, which Artemis does not have, and she just dies because they're just going to camp your lane as Artemis and you're just going to die. Rama can be kind of hard to kill sometimes. He can roll. He has his ulti that'll take him up in there. He can stall there for a few seconds till his roll comes back up or till he gets his teammates over there to help him. But I'll talk more about that when I get to the abilities. For now, we're gonna talk about builds. He's a hunter, as you all know. Hunters don't have a big variety of builds, and the question comes down to: do I want to build Heartseeker or the standard build on? Now, either one is completely fine. As you can see here, I choose to do standard build. Heartseeker, I don't like Heartseeker on my own for two reasons. One, Heartseeker is an early game build. Rama is not an early game god. I mean, sure, he can still get kills and stuff early game and just snowball out of controller, but he's not gonna have as easy of a time to do that as someone like Neith or Anhur would. Rama is very powerful late, so I like to build him as a late game god. Heartseeker completely depends on you getting ahead early, because if you fall behind early with Heartseeker, you're pretty screwed. Not gonna lie, that's kind of that's the one bad thing about Heartseeker. Even though Heartseeker is very powerful and probably the better build than standard right now for Xbox, but that will be changing soon, and the standard build is still a more powerful build late game, which is why it's better for Rom, I think. Secondly, Heartseeker is very good because it makes your abilities do an insane amount of damage, and Rom doesn't really have any abilities outside of his ultimate. He has 2 steroids and a roll. He got mobility. He doesn't really have any he doesn't really have any abilities to really have full benefit from Heartseeker early. I mean, yeah, his one will be doing even more damage, but I don't know. I just don't find it worth it. So yes, I'm gonna go with the the standard build. You can still do Heartseeker build if you want to. I think the standard build's better on him, but personal preference. And we're gonna start into the build. This is just the standard build. Everyone should mostly know the standard build that plays Hunter. But for those of you that are new to Smite and don't know what the standard build is for Hunters, we're going to look at Bluestone Pendant. It's going to be, since mana buff is no longer over at the ADC side, well, on Hunter side, and it's now attack speed, need Bluestone Pendant. It's going to be the only way you'll be able to sustain your mana. Also, though, Bluestone Pendant will be getting nerfed in the future. And if you're seeing this video by the time it gets nerfed, just run Death Toll. Death Toll is still going to be really good. It's going to be your best option. Bluestone Pendant is going to be really, really bad. So Death Toll whenever Bluestone Pendant gets nerfed. Until Bluestone Pendant gets nerfed on Xbox, Bluestone Pendant. I don't know how many times I just said Bluestone Pendant. I said it a lot. But for one more time, Bluestone Pendant. Next we're going to start Tier 1 Devil Gloves and a Health Potion. So the first thing we're going to build, so she started Tier 1 of Devourer Gauntlets. We're going to finish those Dev Gloves. I don't know why I said Dev Gloves so strangely there. We're going to finish the Dev Gloves, going to get stacking, going to get that lifesteal going, that damage. It's a good time. Also remember, for those of y'all that don't remember the last patch, not the rat patch, but the Upwash patch, Dev Gloves got nerfed. You now need 75 stacks, and it lost like 5 power, but Dev Gloves are still really good, really powerful. Best lifesteal physical for the most part, except maybe a couple situations, maybe. But we're not talking about Dev Gloves here. Dev Gloves, very good. Built first. Secondly, we're going to go to Boots. Boots are also very good. Movement speed. I prefer Ninja Tabi, and you can get Warrior Tabi if you want. Make you hit a little, or make you hit harder early. Ninja Tabi will do more damage late game by a small percentage. Either one's fine. I still prefer Ninja Tabi though for the attack speed. Then we're gonna get Icky. The Ickable is very good for boxing. That's really all you get Ickable for. You get for boxing. Attack speed is nice too, but boxing. Then we're gonna go to Executioner. Very standard for any auto attack focused physical god. Executioner is very good, very powerful, and that's never going to change. Then we're going to go Rage, Deathbringer. Very common for hunters. Always go Rage Deathbringer. Unless you do Banshee. But the Banshee build is pretty awesome, not going to lie. But that's, once again, I'm getting off topic here. Then we're going to go to your choice. This is the choice that you have. You're going to sell the Ickable. And you can either do Aussie if you want more lifesteal. Get a little extra penetration. Pretty good. This will be the least damaging of your options. But if you have Aussie, the enemy hunter doesn't, then you will outbox them late game because of the crazy amount of lifesteal you have. Well, you should outbox them. Most of the time, you're going to outbox them with Aussie. Or you can do the Odysseus bow, or the oboe, that's what you like to call it. Oboe will be good for the AoE damage. It's going to be the main reason why you get it. The attack speed is also really nice, though. You get 40%, but you have to make sure if you get oboe that you have full benefit, or they take full benefit from the AoE that it causes. Because it can cause a lot of damage with that AoE. But my personal favorite choice is going to be Malice. It's going to put you to 70% crit. You're going to get even more damage after you crit. And this is going to be your most damaging single target DPS build, as if you switch the Ickable for Malice at the end. It's a crazy amount of damage. You can hit squishy people for about 700 or 800 damage with your crit. It's pretty crazy. And I think that's 700 or 800 damage with an auto attack. Yeah. And that's why hunters are broken. And then Actus, very standard. Sprint 3, beats. I mean, it's not much of a choice there. It's kind of just what you need as a hunter. Very standard stuff. I mean, if if you're new to Smite, well, this is the standard build for hunters, at least for right now when this video is being made. Then we go look at Rama's abilities real quick. We're gonna take a look at his passive real quick. As Astral Quiver, he doesn't really have a passive in all honesty though. Basically, he has ammo, I would say. He has 5 arrows. Stores every 15 seconds. If you do land basic attacks, so it does reduce the time it takes to regenerate an arrow, but this is not much of a passive because it only affects one ability. It affects Astral Strike. So, with Astral Strike, you'll use up 1 arrow. You'll activate this. You'll use up 1 of your arrows in Astral Quiver. You'll get bonus damage. You'll slow the enemy. It's not a very big slow though, so don't really worry about the slow from it. The big thing though, this is gonna be your wave clear. This is what you want to level up first. This will allow you to pierce. You're gonna be able to pierce targets, and it's also gonna make your. I'm not sure if this actually does affect anything, but your auto attacks are a little bit wider. I'm gonna hope and assume that it does, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, Astral Strike, very powerful. You can also shoot enemies through the wall with Astral Strike, since it does pierce. So that's something cheeky you can do if you really want to. So it's pretty funny when it happens. Yes, Astral Strike, very good. We're gonna go to Pick Me Up second. This will also be the second ability you level up. You're going to get it for that attack speed increase. Also, you do get a chance to pick up one of the astral arrows, which you can use for Astral Strike even more. Very good. These two combined late game is nasty because you're going to get 50 extra damage plus 50% extra attack speed. And that's just crazy when you're critting people for 700 or 800. You'll probably be critting them for 800 with Rama, thanks to its 50 bonus damage. Plenty of attack speed, plenty of damage. It's crazy. Level this up first. Pick Me Up second. We got Rolling Assault. What about you level up third? You'll mostly say this as an escape, but you can also use this as an engage though, because it has a cripple. And cripples are very powerful in Smite. Plus, you also do get bonus damage from after you roll. But do not miss because you only get 1 shot at this. And it also uses an astral arrow. So just remember that. Make sure after you roll and you're using this offensively that you hit your target. Or you're going to look like me and miss and look like an idiot. I just accidentally just changed cards. Yes. Rolling Assault, very good. Still level this up third though. And then we're going to go to Astral Barrage. This is your ultimate. I found that I mostly use this for whenever I see enemy gods running away. That's gonna be pretty much the only time you're gonna use it. If there's a fight going on right in front of you, you really don't want to use it then. The 2 biggest times I would use it, I just named one when enemies run away. Second one is if you get ganked, you're in a very bad spot. Just ulti up. Just wait for, see if your teammates can get over there to you. Try to get your roll back up. Try to dodge your way. Just try to stall for as long as possible. It lasts for quite a while. Lasts for a little bit. Lasts for a few seconds. As far as damage goes for ability, it does pretty good bit of damage. It's one of those abilities that starts off kind of weak, but you get more powerful shots for each shot you take. You get 3 shots. The first shot is going to be the least damaging, but it's going to have the widest AoE. Of course, then the second shot would be the second most damaging one with the second biggest AoE. The last shot is the most damaging with the smallest AoE. It's got a lot of range on it too. It's very good. And that's basically Rama. Nutshell. You want to do the standard build for him. You can still do Heartseeker if you want. Standard builds I find is better. 11 of those abilities. You want to do this 1 first, then it's 2, and then it's 3. Should be pretty easy to remember. And of course, get your ultimate whenever you can get it. He's very powerful. He's kind of fallen out of the meta a tiny bit. He's not played as much because there's a lot of focus on early game right now. You'll see a lot of Neath still, a lot of Apollo. Apollo's actually starting getting played a lot now. A little bit on her. Still see Shibalanke. And you still see Rama a little bit. He hasn't completely fallen out, but he's still there. He's kind of just floating around. And that's gonna about do it for Ram. I love Ram. He's one of my favorite hunters, along with Apollo and Neath. I actually just realized I said Apollo was an early game hunter. God, what is? I guess this is what I get for doing a video at 4:30 in the morning, or whatever time it is. It's 4 in the morning, 4 something. I don't know. Well, that's gonna do it here. I've talked for long enough, and I'm also really sleepy. I should probably go get some sleep before I go to work. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a great 4th of July. Have fun with your friends and family. I'll be at work, so I don't quite get that benefit as much. But I would love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I missed anything, or if you have any tips to give me, because I don't know everything about this game, and I still want to learn. I'm trying to learn as much as I can still, and I'm just trying to pass on the knowledge I know to everyone else. And now I'm going to try one more time to end this video since I kind of rambled on. This has quite a trend for me lately, just rambling on. Okay, I'm in here. You guys have a great day. Have a great 4th of July. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day, and have fun.